Sound speeds. Welcome to another reaction video. Now, this one is supposed to be about boom techniques. We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to jump right into it. Pasting in my incognito browser and okay. Okay, I watched this video 9 years ago, apparently. So this is LinkedIn Learning. So this used to be lynda.com. So apparently I've watched this video before. It's 13 minutes and 28 seconds. Do I really need to? I mean, that's me. I am the top comment here with 109 views. What are the comments? Well, what do you know? Okay, well, whatever. I'm not gonna, let's not do this one. Pasting in there and okay, we have, okay, the DIY photography YouTube channel at 19.9 thousand subscribers. This video was released on May 4th, 2023 with just over 1,000 views and 15 upvotes. Let's go ahead and check it out and see what this video entails.
At NAB 2023, and I think they just found a better way to mount a boom.
DIY.
That is questionable at best. A better way to mount a boom on top of a camera. I don't know about that.
Small rig,
small rig, B&H. A lot of
with Verge
sponsors in this video. So let's definitely check it out and see what this heavily sponsored video is sponsored by. Sennheiser. That's pretty cool.
From Zacuto here at NAB 2023, and I'm seeing this thing. It's the weirdest thing I've seen on a camera today. What is going on here?
This is our patent pending lightweight micro boom. It's about 5 ounces. It has a telescoping in and out. It goes from.
Okay, so basically the idea, I guess, is you mount this on the end of the camera of a boom pole type thing, and then you put it out on top of the camera, and it stays at the edge of frame. You set it to where you want the edge of frame to be, and then you fix your distance away from someone, I'm guessing, and that way you can always have them on mic, and the boom will always be out of the shot, but it will be as close as possible. I guess that's the concept. We'll see.
14 to 35 inches. It's got a cable inside. You can mount it, NATO rail, cold shoe. There's a bunch of different mounting options, and it's a way for you to have a boom without a boom operator and get quality sound much easier.
Oh, okay. Well, that is provided you can keep talent right there on mic. That's the biggest thing about being a boom operator is you follow people. You're able to track with them. If someone is too far away, if they back up, if they tip their head down, suddenly they're going to go off mic and they're going to sound like this. Not really exactly going to be sounding good. So you want to try to get away with not having a boom operator? Well, that's fine. Let's just see what happens when you accidentally forget to plug this thing into your camera, or the person goes off mic, or the microphone somehow picks up some weird interference that you weren't expecting, or you're pointing outwards into the room and suddenly it starts to pick up all kinds of garbage because there's nobody there to listen actively, because camera operators are concentrating more on picture than they are the sound. So let's go ahead and hear what this guy has to say.
So I see here it's actually a pretty small mic. Why would I want a small mic over the big mic over here?
Because that is actually closer to your audio source. It's right.
Ah! The size of the microphone doesn't matter, dude. The closeness of it does. Access of it does. So if the microphone is this big, or if the microphone is this big, it's still going to be the same distance. You're still going to put it at the edge of frame. So it doesn't matter how big the microphone is. As a matter of fact, if it's a slightly bigger microphone, it's probably going to have more reach than this tiny little thing. Let's hear what his reasoning is.
Right where your person is speaking, so you're right there and you're getting the audio directly and much closer, and they don't have to. The other thing that it does is gets it out there so you don't have to go and say, like we're doing right now, you're shoving a microphone in my face, which is, I'm used to it and that's what I do, but if you're interviewing somebody who's not a professional, taking the time to maybe clip a mic on them or actually just putting a microphone in their face is going to give them pause and kind of affect what they're answering. In this way, it's there. They're kind of out of their line of sight.
Oh, it's not out of their line of sight. It's directly in. They know the camera's there, and this thing is like, telescoping out and right in front of their face. Normally, a boom operator is going to stand more on the side. in an interview type situation like this, or you're going to come in from underneath, or if you are going over the camera, which you normally do in the scripted world, of course, you're going to be, resting it right here at your chest. And this thing looks extremely intrusive to me, but what do I know? I mean, okay.
Above them, they're not paying attention to it, and you get a much more natural interview. And
provided you don't hit him in the head, sure.
Awesome, and it takes all of the fussy work of clipping on a lav.
Especially if you're doing stuff for social media, you're in a crowded space, or even here where there's people walking by, or anywhere.
Yeah, it's so low profile, it's never going to hit anybody or get in the way at all.
You're not blocking stuff off, and you're operating with much greater ease.
So tell me about how it mounts and how do you...
Well, you can see how it mounts. It mounts on this little thing right here.
Something
right over...
Tell me about this.
That's not related to it.
Mounting, it's cold shoe.
Yeah, it's so it's a cold shoe, and then just...
Standard, you're going to have that on all your cages, everything on there. And what you do is, once you set it up and you get it where you want it, since it's attached to your cage, it's going to follow your lens.
Mm-hmm.
You can see here that I'm kind of doing some movement there, and it's moving with me. So
he just says it attaches to a cold shoe or a NATO rail. That's it.
Along with whatever.
And he wants to know about the camera gadget. Go ahead and talk about that, dude. You know you want to.
Is what we're calling our micro mixer, which is going to let you do 2 channels of discrete, independently controlled audio.
Oh, that thing is...
Your smartphones.
With the noise floor and
anything
that thing's going to scratch or whatever.
All compact thing. So instead of just one signal, you're going to be able to get 2 microphones.
What kind of input does that thing have?
Add to your audio.
Looks very, very small, like it's just going to be a TRS, something like that.
Right from the top of your camera.
Or have to get...
Wait a minute. Stereo audio?
Stereo audio right from the top of your camera.
Or have...
You're not going to have stereo audio with a single microphone up there, unless it's a dual channel stereo, MS, something.
Control of that and be able to then mix that properly.
Awesome. So talk to me about price and availability.
These are both in the 180 range right now, though we're still finalizing that, so we're going.
Oh, geez.
We're looking summer of 2023, and the micro mixer, we're looking at third quarter of 2023.
Awesome. Thank you so much for showing us that. We wish you the best of luck going into the world of sound. And if you guys want to see more...
Go into the world of sound. And this is your first product? The Micro Boom. Okay, I might have to go and search for this thing, and we're just gonna... Let's actually look. Micro Boom, what is it? Zacuto? Okay, well, it's close enough. $165. Looks like the design right there that the dude just showed. Oh, geez. Camera is so far away, or the microphone is so far away from these people. Like, he's taller, so he's going to sound better than she is. Oh, geez. You know what? You even have the wrong kind of connector up there. You have a connector that's going to go for a camera on top of camera microphone. Just decline. You don't need to know this information. So you don't even have an XLR on there. Okay, well, whatever. This thing isn't for me. I mean, I guess this thing has a purpose. It's definitely nothing that you'll ever see me with, and I don't think anybody that I know camera-wise, is going to use this. Ever. So, I mean, like I said, I'm sure there's videos on YouTube where people are testing out and using the Micro Boom, and they're probably loving it. That's fine. More power to them. But they're not me. They're not anybody that I know. But hey, go for it, buddy. Anyway, thanks for tuning in this episode of Soundspeech. Be sure to tune in the future for more reaction videos where we look at interesting new products. And as always, sound advice. Have a question you'd like answered or want to add something? Be sure to write it in the comment section down below. You can also make a suggestion for future topics of discussion. Again, comment section down below, or you can email me at soundspeeds@yahoo.com. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on future sound advice.